Hi, I'm the Record Detective. I partnered up with the Bait Shop and Reinhardt Brewing, the venue you're in right now. Bait Shop's next door. We can go visit them in a second. But I partnered up with the Bait Shop and Reinhardt Brewing to bring you the Junction Steel Wheels Record Fair. And that's what's going on, what you see around me, the side. It's a really good record fair, but there's also add-ons that I want to make it a little bit different from your regular record fair that's just only records. So here, there's memorabilia. There's an author that wrote an amazing book on Canadian glam rock called Cold Glitter. We have instruments, some pedals and stuff like that that might interest some record collectors as well, because a lot of record collectors are musicians themselves. I've got 25 plus vendors. We're actually about the 30, 31 mark today. Many vendors bringing what you see behind me, classic records, OG records, Holy Grail records. Yeah. These vendors have come from far and wide across Ontario, some from as far as the Niagara region, right? You're coming from Niagara region? Niagara region, some from Hockley Valley up north of Guelph. There's other local stores that I wanted to also bring in too, which makes this record fair slightly unique. A lot of the times you don't get the brick and mortar stores packing up their stuff and traveling to record shows. So here we do have Archaic Records from Port Perry. We have Emissions Records from Toronto, which is a punk rock record shop. And also Into the Abyss, which is one of my favorite record stores in Hamilton, Ontario, have traveled. And they're in the next room. We can go there and have a peek, and I can show you what they're all about as well. You're doing good? You're good? Okay. You're good? Do you have any questions? You're good? Okay. All right. Just follow the Record Detective. I'll take you to the next room and we can see what's up. If you haven't met Robert Dayton yet, Robert Dayton, this is the book I was telling you about, Cold Glitter. It's an amazing book. The Untold Story of Canadian Glam. And Robert Dayton here is performing free glam mantras for all those interested.
Yeah, just one mantra. There's only one mantra. Do you want a mantra?
Give him the mantra.
Free mantra with every book, but I'll give you one for free without the book. Pizzazabataz.
Oh, wow.
Did you get the mantra? You got the mantra? You get the mantra?
It hit me.
You got it sideways.
It washed.
It
washed over me here.
Yeah.
Like I felt it.
It ricocheted.
It hit the bottom of my heart first, and then filled up the rest of the chambers in my heart. So,
The walls made of hard jelly, and it just ricochets around.
Yes.
So, you know.
Amazing. Oh. La 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 la. La la. I know. We also have the most beautiful woman in the world here, my wife.
Please edit this out.
Okay. In here we've got more amazing indie labels. We've got Archaic Records. We've got right here amazing, awesome Climax films here. Check this out. Look at that. Wow. Well, so you sold me one of those. I have to buy one of those. What's the damage on one of those big ones?
$25 for you, my friend.
Yeah. Wow. What?
Take that one home again.
Really?
That's what I was going to do at the beginning, yeah.
Did you order the flown
Yesterday. Yeah.
My friend loves them. He wants to know what was there.
Oh, yeah. Did you see Jay? He was here.
No.
So Jay was here. He was talking to me after. I got him to come out, and he was like, "Yeah, I like Jay a lot. Like, I'm like, this is off the record, okay? But you can get it. But like when I was like a 14-year-old kid, Sloan was my shit, right? Like I was into like Nirvana, Sonic Youth, stuff like that. But the Canadian shit, right? It was like Sloan, and then it was like Murder Records and all those fucking bands. So for a good hard 4 years or whatever before, then I started to like get into other shit and stuff like that. But they were like, my 14 to 18-year-old band Boy Cry, right? For a dude, I was just like, oh, I love this band. I would like line up at all the shows, get all the merch, every fucking thing. And for years then, I'd run into Jay, here in town. I was so nervous I couldn't talk to him. And then just like a few years back, like I saw him and I said, screw it, man, I'm gonna start talking to this guy. And this and that. And now we're on like a first-term basis. He was messaging me last night. He's like, hey man, what records did you like the records you bought? Like he wanted to make sure, you know. I did the same thing with him today, so yeah.
My friend named his kid Sloan, basically.
Okay, we can make something happen for your friend. Let's do a get together or something. You know, hey, yeah, something like that.
What did you get from him?
Yesterday? Yeah. So I got the hardcore. They did a hardcore album of like all the shit they were into when they were teenagers.
Cool.
They did a hardcore cover record. So like there's Black Flag. It's like Sloan doing it, right? Like
Sloan has that 70s with the two punk songs that they did.
so this is a 12-inch. Probably that 7-inch probably inspired them to do this one.
Right.
And it's more songs like minor threats on there, you know, doing all that stuff. Then I bought the Hardship Post. That's why I went there. I wanted to get the new. It was like available yesterday for the first time. So it's kind of like everything Hardship Post up until they got signed to Sub Pop, and they couldn't get that stuff. And then I bought a Murder Records T-shirt that was like the classic with the Murder of Crows, and it was like off to the side, and it said, "Oh, XL size is only." And I was like, "Triple XL, I'll take it, man. That's skate style, yo." So yeah. I had a good time, and I go in early and get out, and say hi to Chris, you know, say hi to Jay. Andrew wasn't there at that time, any of the other guys, but you know, yeah.
Are you doing it again or just the one time?
No, they do it every year. So you got to wait now for a year, but it'll happen. We'll stay connected on that. That day we'll go with your boy and we'll get him in there. Yeah. Okay. Did you check out these T-shirts too? I want you to see these, like so. Hey, your first name again? Jonathan. Okay. Yeah. It is Broom.
Disappointing.
No, your last name.
That
It's okay, because that's what I through the e-transfer or whatever, right? Okay. So Jonathan, like I didn't know Jonathan until I got on Instagram and became the record detective, and I instantly like spotted his work that he does. From my noise background, you know, with noise music, often it has to be boundary pushing, horrific art. I like the boundary pushing, horrific themed art over the S&M bondage art with the noise history and noise background in the 80s and stuff like that. But I'm also a big fan of Seppuku. So, you know, if there's any Seppuku themed shirts or anything like that, I'm always down for that as well. But yeah, his art is amazing. It's violent, it's graphic, it leaves a lasting memory on your mind. And that memory then rots and becomes his next piece of art. Mind rot. Is that okay? Is that honest enough? Good. Okay. Yeah. Let's go down here. I want you to know about this label right here, Lovetown Records out of London, Ontario. Lovetown Records is a passionate record label out of London, bringing and much needed attention to neo soul, jazz artists, hip hop artists, pop artists in general. Check out the awesome stuff that they release. Sunshine Makers is, I would say, their flagship band, and they just kill it. It's a party, and they spread the love and the joy, and when you leave one of their concerts, you are emancipated with the love and the joy as it washes over your entire body. They're always in Toronto doing like events. Are you doing NXNE? You are. So they're going to be at NXNE in what, a week or 2 weeks?
In a week, the 13th, Friday.
1 week. So get this edited, get it out there, let the people know. Lovetown. So another unique event about this record fair, I really wanted to incorporate brick and mortar stores. Some of my very favorite brick and mortar stores. One in particular, specializing in punk. Right here, we have Emissions Records. And look at that, showing off those Canadian fives. I love it. And Emissions Records is located in Toronto. They're down at like Dundas and Ossington area. They purchase used records for any genre, so you see some Funkadelic right there. But what makes this store unique is when he's ordering new product in, he's ordering in new punk rock. He holds no no genre classification. He'll order in all forms of punk rock, because punk is very, very many genres within punk rock. He supports all punk rock, from post-punk to crust punk to hardcore to gutter punk to noise punk. You got it. You can find it at Emissions. Continuing with the brick and mortar stores as well. I mentioned we have Archaic Records from Port Perry all the way out. A really, really good record store out in that region north of Oshawa, specializing in hip hop, psych, rarities, all sorts of stuff. But he also caters to the people in his neighborhood too, to keep the store afloat. So you're gonna get a lot of, like, maybe some country comes through your store maybe.
A little bit. Sometimes we keep it off site. Right now we have about 8,000 country records off site. Not what we typically carry in-house.
At the shop, he's got memorabilia. He's got books galore as well. Giant wall of VHS. Check out Archaic Records in Port Perry. You got to go there. And then we'll do this, and then we'll come back here. Continuing along with the brick and mortar stores that I did bring in, we have Hamilton's, one of my favorite, probably the best record shop in Hamilton. We've got Into the Abyss Records right here. So what makes Into the Abyss really special is that they're open in stores, in the community. They're often booking shows, and they use the record store as a multi-event space. So big love, because a record store that has in-stores leads to community growth, leads to more bands, in turn, more music, more records in the long run. So I highly, highly support Into the Abyss Records out of Hamilton. Now, I want to give you one attention on spotlight, one superstar hip-hop artist that just happened to be right beside me. Oh, yeah, we got him. That's right. Now, what brought you here? What brought you here today?
Records.
Yeah.
Records. So, can't say no to records, man.
We got Bozak Morris here. He's got his own record label. I want to give the floor to him right now to talk about his record label.
GZBOrecords.com. Got some new shit coming on. I don't know if you can hear me properly.
Yeah. Probably we can do it. Want to do something? Want to do it outside quickly, or just closer? Like,
Can I?
yeah, do your thing. We'll get you. Okay. We'll get him back. Your system's too loud right now. The other thing that makes this fair a little more unique, again, I mentioned it in the other room, is that I brought in indie labels that I highly support, that I really, I'm responsible. I love to rep these labels. We have Tarantula Tapes from Barrie. So, indie label here. All of this stuff is put out on the one label on Tarantula Tape. We have Black Throne Productions. You can't even hear me, it's too loud, so right beside Tarantula Tapes, we have Black Throne Productions, which specializes in stoner, fuzz, doom, metal. And they're from the Toronto region. And over here we have a Toronto independent reggae label. This is Chris back here. He runs Shella Records. And this is Chris here from Shella Records. And I mean, we'll step 5 feet forward so we're a little away from the speakers. We're just gonna back it up so you can pick it up. All right, is this better? If I yell here? Okay. All right, we're with Chris. Oh yeah, I got this on. With Chris from Shella Records. Shella Records is an independent reggae label. based out of Toronto here, doing really good smoked out stuff like classic dub. I want to give the four of them, I want to give a little attention to Shella Records right now. So Chris, take it away.
Thank you, man. Happy to be here. Yeah, I've got a selection of reissues of my own label, showcasing a lot of Toronto dub reggae from back in 70s, 80s, and of course a selection of like original Studio 145s, a ton of other goodies from psych to soul to jazz. But yeah,
Nice,
having
nice,
a good time, man.
nice.
Thank you.
If you need a reggae record, support Shella.
Cheers, man. Thank you.
Yeah, brother. Yeah. Did George the Record Man come talk to you?
No, not today.
You know about George the Record Man?
George is in like Lost and Found.
No. Well,
Okay.
I'll
Okay,
come back and we'll talk.
Okay, nice.
All right. It's the one record shop on the Eglinton Strip.
Oh.
George the Record
Oh,
Man.
wow.
Yeah. So his son is now wants to get the collection out of the store, which no one has been allowed to look at.
Yeah, just monikers, right?
Yeah, monikers.
Yeah.
So that's the collection. So he was here today.
He was
and I
here?
told him to come in and
Nice.
talk to you. He's like, oh, I saw that, like the son. He's like, so he got my card and everything.
That's crazy.
He wants to be at the next fair. He wants to bring it out.
How
to
is
the
he
next
doing?
fair.
I thought he was like not in great health.
Well, I guess you're probably meaning his dad then, eh?
Oh, that's his dad. Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
so the
George's
son has the record collection now.
Okay.
He wants to sell it off and be at fairs.
Okay,
and
okay.
stuff, so.
Yeah. No, I'd love
But
to do
I've
that.
never been able to get in the basement of that place.
I went once.
So yeah, eh? Oh, okay. We'll talk then. I want to
Thank
know.
you, man.
I want to know.
Yeah, appreciate it.
All right. So I already hyped you up. I talked about Archaic Records. I want to give Archaic Records the floor right now. Just talk about the shop.
All right.
Let them know about what you got to do, what's going on in Port Perry, how they can get to you, all that stuff.
All right, we're located about 20 minutes from North Oshawa. We carry like a wide variety of all types of vinyl, from your classic rock to hip hop, jazz, all that. Any type of archaic media, VHS, DVDs, video games, books. We've got a lot of like dead stock, sealed hip hop tapes right now. Come into all kinds of crazy collections. Yeah, if you're ever in the area, you're in the GTA, you're in Oshawa, make sure to come down Port Perry, right on beautiful Lake Scugog. Yeah, thank you, Kevin, for running the first junction. Steel wheels.
Steel wheels right here. We'll keep it going. We're going to keep it going.